Hi guys, welcome. It's been a while. I believe it's been like 3 weeks, maybe a month since last stream. Welcome. Okay, so today we'll be drawing a more dramatic scene of my OC Hannah, and then we'll figure out what we're doing. So today we'll be doing that. I forgot how to stream. It's been months. Okay. We'll be working on this. I'll talk about the scene that we're drawing in a bit. Intro. Hi, my name is Desiree9. If this is first time joining me. What I like to do is draw my OCs or fan art of something I'm interested in. Today I do sound a little sick, so bear with me. Yeah. I had a cold for like a couple days now, so my voice is so bad. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say, and I guess we'll just start drawing, you know? Yeah. I'm just gonna put all the layers into a folder, and then we'll figure out how to do the sketch. So I mentioned that this is my OC Hannah. This is one of the sadder scenes of Hannah, so we'll see. Hello. Hi again, welcome back. Thank you. Yeah, I just decided to take a break. Some family stuff happened. So now I'm back and we're gonna be drawing. So this is like my OC when she was a child. Yeah. What happened to Valencia? That story is, I don't know. Right now we're working on a different story. This one is Evergreen. Valencia is a different story though. Valencia is like, I don't know, one of my favorite OCs to draw so far, but this is like my OG OC. Her name's Hannah. Also, my voice is killing me, so let's see how long my voice will last this stream. Yeah, so this is like Hannah when she was like, I want to say 6 or maybe 6 to 8 years old. This is one of the sadder scenes of her life. So if you notice, she's in a graveyard. She's in black clothes, and then right here, can you see my mouse? This is her grandma. I don't really know how to draw older people, so we'll figure that out one day. But this is her grandma. I don't have a name for her. Yeah, Lofen and Valencia is one of my favorite stories, but I don't know. I don't feel like working on my story so far today. I feel like working on Hannah's story. So this series is called The Adventures of Evergreen. Um, Hannah is a magic user. She uses ice. So that one, Valencia and Lofen are like my vampire series. This one is more of a magic adventure isekai story. Kind of isekai. Like two different worlds. Anyway, yeah, so she's a magic user, and this is her traumatic backstory from one of her parents dying. So kids, I don't know really how to draw little kids. I think their faces are more round, so we'll do that. This is completely a new story. Kinda, yeah. This is like one of my OG stories that I wanted to do since this is like one of my first ever series from when I was a young kid. I wrote this when I was like 13, maybe 12 years old. Evergreen. It was like my first ever story I ever wrote, so this is basically my little baby. My baby story. I don't know. I have, what's it called? Good memories of this, so I never really done much with this series though. I'm a really slow writer. I'm not going to really care for like the details of this drawing. I just want to get like the silhouette down and like line art. Doesn't matter if the line art's really messy or not. We'll see. Yeah. So basically, this story is like about magic and two worlds. There are two worlds. One is Evergreen, and then one is Mono. So Mono is like modern world, like our world, but with magic users. And then Evergreen is like a magical world, but with no magic users, and they have like a whole bunch of like people that despise these magic users that travel between worlds. So Hannah here can go through a portal and travel to Evergreen, and the Evergreen people are jealous and they want to take their powers, and by doing that they need to travel to Mono. So basically there's like two sides. Evergreen's basically kind of the evil side, and poor Hannah here, when she gets older, she gets trapped on the Evergreen side. Yeah. Also, I'm gonna drink a lot of water today because my voice is not good. 1 second. Basically, the whole household caught a bad cold. uh, so we're sick. Well, we're done being sick. I'm done being sick. It's just the remnants of being sick. I don't really know how to do proportions properly, so I'm just going to be eyeballing most of this. I got the basic sketch down anyways. I really need to work on my clothes, you know, like the folds of clothing and how that works. I need to work on that. Something like that. That's cute. if you want to know more about the story, I have a general idea of what the story is going to be like. It's mostly like an adventure fighting, dramatic story with a bit of romance. So Hannah will travel to Evergreen when she's like 18. So far, like in 10 years in the future after this, after her parents die. Yeah, so most of the story is going to be like really, she goes to Evergreen to get revenge. So it's kind of like dramatic. Angsty. That's the word I'm looking for, angsty. How do you do folds? I think that's fine. Okay, the hand here looks so bad, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm really bad at folds and closing. I just eyeball it, you know? So, like, I don't know how it really works. I just do what I do, you know? I think that should be fine. Okay, so this is like the skirt is going to be such a problem because I don't really know how to draw skirts or dresses. Okay, let's see. That's good so far. Since this drawing is kind of zoomed far away, I'm not going to worry about the details too much. This is like kind of a part of a little short I want to make. If you guys know the 500-mile trend, so basically it's like I don't know, this is basically kind of the lore of this OC, and that she's like 500 miles away from home, like that song. It's yeah, it's kind of based off that song. So she, like, this is gonna be like 100 mile, if you ever know that trend. I don't know how to do skirts. I hope it kind of conveys that she's like clutching her skirt right here. And then I'm gonna make her look a little more downwards, and then there might be some tears in her eyes. Like I might fix, whoops, that looks a little wonky. Something like that. We'll fix it. Okay. Also, like I said, I'm making a short / Instagram reel, so the canvas size is to fit the phone. Yeah. Usually I draw a canvas size here, kind of like a rectangle. This one's more thinner, so we'll see. 1 second, I need water again. Oh, 1 second. Kind of lagging. So like I said, most of what we're going to be doing today is just drawing. And if we get bored, I might work on something else. I don't know. I just feel like this one is simple and easy to do. Something different. I usually don't draw like full bodies. So we're learning, guys. Also, let me know if the music is too low or quiet. Okay. Does that look good? Something like that. Yeah. No. Okay, we're just gonna... I don't know. Leave it, I guess. Okay. Skirt time. Like the pleats. I don't know how to do this. Ah, fake it till you make it, guys. Does that work? Okay, I think that worked. Wow. I faked it till I made it. Okay. So we did that. This is going to be hard. Let's do the pleats. No. Okay. Again. I hate it when you redo lines over and over again. It's like an endless loop, you know? Okay. We'll do this again. Nope, I messed up. Again. Okay. I have a problem with like shoes. You can see I just sketched it. Okay. Again, the skirt. Come on. We got this. No. I also kind of realized that I was kind of, what's it called? Not making sense when I was explaining her story. I could probably explain the basic plot. I have the idea of like how it's going to end this series. How Evergreen's going to end. How Hannah, the main character, is going to meet Ren, who is the other main character. I also have an idea for like the enemies. I think I mentioned before that in a different episode or a different stream that like the enemy is going to be like a cult and stuff that wants their powers to go to the other world, Mono, and rule that world. But there might be other enemies like a bounty hunter. I think that would be really cool. A bounty hunter may be a different kingdom that doesn't believe in magic and sees it as not something that they want, that feels threatened by magic. I could totally do that for a different type of enemy. I mentioned before that this Evergreen is going to be like magical, but like I'm still working on it. Like, what type of magical? Is there going to be different creatures? Like monsters? and that's why people from Evergreen are jealous of magic users because the monsters, they could defeat the monsters easier than normal people, and they get jealous. Like, that could be an idea. Yeah. I basically kind of have an idea of what I want the plot to be, but like, I need more world building. I need more time to world build for this series. It's kind of like my big ultimate series I want to do one day. It's going to be a webcomic, this series. My other series, like, I have some series that are solely webcomics, some series that are solely novels, and then maybe I'll make a graphic novel, but I don't know. Probably easier to make a graphic novel. But yeah. I have like a whole bunch of series. I should make a website and list them and put like a bunch of question marks. Yeah. Okay, I think this should curve just a bit, you know, because the fabric falling here will be like, kind of like that, you know? It's going to be gathering, so maybe, I don't know how to, like I said, folds of clothes are not my specialty, but, you know, something like that. I don't know, it looks weird. Honestly, my line art right now is eating. I'm actually loving the line art so much. Oh, my voice. Look at that. Oh, why is it working today? I'm so happy. That looks good. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Very happy with that. Bro, I'm so, bro. I'm so happy. Am I happy? It doesn't have to look perfect. You just have to get the idea across. Okay. Okay. I feel like this should be a little more different. Something like that. Because the fabric is going to be bunched up into her hand. Ooh. Something like that, right, guys? It doesn't have to look perfect. Okay, I need to make the eraser a little bigger. And then fix it tiny bit. It's like a little wonky right here. Not smooth. Yeah. So I mentioned that this is like the 500-mile like OC animatic story I'm doing. It's the song It's gonna go with the song. It's like a trend right now on Instagram. Might be a trend on YouTube too. Let's see what the song is called, so you guys get the idea. 500 miles by, it says, Peter, Paul, and Mary. So the lyrics go like 500 miles away from home or something like that. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not liking this area. Let's fix that. I think I showed you guys just a clip, a quick sneak peek. So this is Hannah when she's 18. And she's this little girl right here. I need to fix her hair to make it look the same, kinda. Yeah. I'm not sure about her outfit. Sure, it's kind of fantasy-like. I'm not sure if I should go for, like, historically accurate or if it should be, like, fantasy clothing. Because I do appreciate, accurate clothing sometimes. But I'm not sure if that's my story yet. I have to figure out the world building, like I said. Let's transform and mesh transform or move? We're going to mesh transform. No. We're going to transform, cancel. We're going to, oh, you guys can't see this. I'm going to transform and free transform. And that makes this move however I want it to. I just want it to be a little more down like that. Yes, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. Doesn't really ruin the lines too much. Something like that. That looks good. Okay. Probably not. No. Whoops. Kinda what I want. We're just gonna keep on doing this until we find a perfect line. Nope. No. Man. Is that good enough? Let's see. I mean, it's kind of good enough, you know? I might want to fix this so that's more square. Kind of like that, you know? And then... something like that, you know? Also, I'm not sure if I'm talking too quietly or not. I feel like if I talk any louder, my voice is going to be cracking. So we might be getting a mellow out me right now. Okay. I feel like that's somewhat acceptable. Okay, if someone... something like... her thumb's gonna be scrunching a little right here, so I feel like the folds should be a little scrunchy. Kind of like that. If her thumb goes like this, something like that. I think if you're drawing like a little kid, their hand should be a little chubbier in like an anime style, right? Something like that. Like I said, I'm really bad at folds of clothing, so we'll see. Maybe I'll do it after I do this hand. Okay, I think the skirt's basically kind of done, so let's work on the other arm, or maybe I should work on the face. We'll figure it out. Okay. This is like a general question, but if I were to do like a grave, like a headstone, I don't feel like I should do like this cross thing I have right here. I feel like I should just make a headstone. A square headstone, I don't know. Should I make one headstone or two headstones? Typically when two people die, like in the same accident, I think they have one headstone, and then it's like blah 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 and blah 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 died, you know? Or maybe should I do two headstones for storytelling? Like, hey, two people died. Because you can't see the back of a tombstone, because the words are on the other side. So storytelling wise, should I have two, like right here? Or should I have one? And then people just assume, I don't know, one person died. I don't know. In real life, I'm pretty sure it's literally like one, unless it's like two, you know? This is questions I don't know. Leave a comment if you have an opinion. What should I do? Okay, my voice is cracking. Ah. I don't know, storytelling wise, it makes sense to do two, but like one, it's logical. Hand. Okay, I'm doing this arm now. And then, I don't know. Okay, her hand is being covered, so it's kind of like, where? Yeah, something like that. And then we do a little puffy sleeve. Bam. Elbow. Puffy sleeve. Something like that. Elbow. Okay, something like that. Like I said, I'm not the best at folds and closing. I'm kind of bad at it. It's a skill I need to learn. I'm gonna use a liquify tool to fix this just a bit. Something like that. I feel like her arm is too long. I'll fix it in a second. I'll show you how I'll fix it. Okay, this needs to be down more. Lasso tool. I'm gonna lasso this just a bit. Move it down just a bit. Using the arrow keys to move it down just a bit. Something like that. Okay. It kind of looks bad. Okay. This does not look correct, so I'm gonna erase this. I feel like it's too pointy. Okay. This needs to go a little bit more round. We're just going to fix the sleeve here. Because it looks kind of one-dimensional. One-dimensional? One-dimensional. Looks flat. That's the word. Okay. Something like that. And then, there we go. I fixed it, guys. I fixed it. Woohoo. My voice. Ah! Okay, now we're going to check if the arms are like the same length. So I'm going to grab a red here, and then we're going to measure. So her shoulders go right here, her shoulders are right here, and then we're going to flip. The elbow is kind of right here, and then her hand is like right here. So now we're just going to grab this. So that's one. Copy. Move over here. It's kind of curved, but it has the same idea. Kind of where the elbow is, and then this is where the hand should be. Copy, or no, that copied nothing. Copy, and then, see, this makes no sense. Logically, it doesn't. I guess there's a perspective. There's supposed to be a perspective, so there might be a little bit of a foreshortening, but still, that's kind of wrong. I'm not a professional, guys, I'm just guessing. This doesn't look correct, so I'm gonna fix something. What should I fix? I should make this longer. Okay, I got an idea. Delete. Delete. Because I guess there's like a perspective here. Perspective thing. But we should make it just a tiny bit longer. Maybe like that. I don't know. It shouldn't be like that. Let's do that, and then I'm going to go to transform. I'm going to do free transform again. And I'm going to skew it a little bit up. Make it a little more skinny. And skew it a little bit more up. And I think that should be fine. Let's see. Does it look better? Kinda. I need to fix the elbow here. This needs to go more down. I think we're getting there. Like I said, guys, I'm not the best at like perspectives and stuff. Something like that makes the elbow look better. I'm gonna have a little fold there. And then there should be like a fold here to show how how balloony the sleeve should be. Is that the right word, balloony? puffy. Sleeve should be a little puffy. Puffy? Fluffy. Puffy. Okay, kinda like that. Something like that. Does that look good? I suck at folds in clothing. Or should the elbow have some folds? Yeah, the elbow should have folds. Because you're bending the fabric, right? Yeah, kind of. Okay. Let's not go too into detail. This is supposed to be a little simple. Okay, I think we're done on her dress. Either the face or the hands we work on next. Or I could do her legs. I'm dreading the legs because I don't want to draw the shoes. If I were to draw the hands, I have to draw this person's hands, the grandma's hands, first, or something, because they're holding hands. Let's work on the face, I guess. Okay, so I want her to be a little looking a little sad, and I want her eyes to be more downcast to look at the graves. Yeah. How do you draw? Okay, so her face. This is like her older. I'll give her like wider eyes because she's a kid here. Okay, I need water. 1 second. Man, I'm gonna lose my voice again. Yeah. I just can't stop yapping. I'm a yapper. Okay, so her eyes should be a little wide like a kid's. She still should have like the same eye shape. Okay. I think this is like my first time drawing a child. So we'll see if I do it correctly. I don't know. I usually read like a bunch of like childcare mangas. I love that type of like genre where one of the protagonists has to protect a child. It's so cute. I love that type of story. And then they had raised the child. It's so adorable. Ugh. One of my favorite like niche genres I like reading. Okay, wide eyes. They should be a little sad. Wide eyes. Big pupils. Tears in eyes? I don't know. Something simple. Bro, that made her look derpy. Like that? Yeah, let's look at her eyes. Okay, they're totally different. Let's do a different type of bottom lashes then. Oops, okay. Something like that. I'm gonna give her like 3 bottom lashes. 3 big bottom lashes or something like that. Okay, something like that. Little kid Hannah here. Seems like I fixed my Spotify so it stopped so it keeps playing music. Somehow it fixed itself. I don't know, I did nothing and it fixed itself. I think it was just having problems or something. It kept on glitching or whatever. And it stopped the music constantly. But now it fixed itself so I don't have to exit out and then open the browser and then press play again. That took a little bit of time. And sometimes it kind of lagged my computer more than it should have. So yeah, I'm glad it fixed itself. Okay. Ooh, that's perfect. Perfect. Yeah. Look, distraught. And then... Oh wait, don't teal. I feel like her nose should be a little bigger than I draw like adult noses. And then... How do you make her a sad face? I'm not good with expressions. I hope one day I'll fix that. I feel like my emotions, like expressions on characters are kind of the same-ish. I don't know. Has to do a lot with like eye shape and stuff, but I don't know. I don't really do different type of eye shapes. It's a flaw. Yeah. It's because I keep on drawing stuff that, like, I'm comfortable drawing with and not drawing stuff that I should be learning or doing my own stuff. Did that make sense? Hopefully that made sense. Okay. Like, I feel like that little line right there, that's a good little line. It makes her look like she's scrunching up her face. I could also give her like a shadow right here. Also, I wonder if the volume is too loud. Make it a little quieter just in case I am quiet. I actually haven't tested the volume yet. Actually, I should test that out. 1 second. Maybe the music is kind of loud. I'll make it a little quieter. Should be okay. Okay, you know what I haven't done since we started drawing? How long have we been drawing for? 57 minutes, I believe. 50 minutes? I haven't saved once, so we're gonna save. Saving. Okay, I believe I saved now. Man, imagine if it crashed and my drawing was all lost. That would be so sad. Okay, luckily I remembered to save. Let's see. Okay, she looks scared. Kinda what we're going for. Mouth. How do we draw a sad little mouth? Meh. Is that too much? I feel like that's a little traumatized. I mean, your parents did die. Is that too much for her expression? Should her mouth be like that, or should her teeth be? Oh my gosh. I'm traumatizing her. Oh no, I don't like it. Oh, I feel so bad. Poor little baby. No. She's traumatized. Oh no. Okay. Bruh. Okay, I'm making it worse. I said I don't know how to do emotions. I'm doing motions now. Also, there shouldn't be like a shine in her eyes. She's sad. Oh yeah. She's a crying child. Oh, poor baby. No, my baby. I feel so bad for what I'm doing. Oh, I can't do this. Bro, I should make her happy after this. Oh, I feel so bad. My poor little Hannah. Hannah. Okay, I shouldn't use, the symmetrical tools on the tears because I feel like tears should be not symmetrical. Oh, my poor baby. Oh, I'm so evil. Okay. Oh, my poor little baby. I feel so bad. I say as I'm the one who wrote the sad story. Oh, no. Okay, I feel like that's a good emotions. Eyebrows. Don't forget the eyebrows. The eyebrows are important for emotions. Am I lagging a bit? Probably just a bit. Okay, eyebrows. They should be upwards and sad. Okay, eyebrows should be symmetrical. Eyebrows. No, that looks bad. Something like that. I should make the brush a little smaller to get the details right. Similar, yeah. That should be what I want to do. Nope. Eyebrows. Draw eyebrows. No. How does one draw eyebrows? No. If they're scrunched. Those eyebrows look scrunched. Kind of like me. No, that looks wrong. Okay. No. We're gonna be here for a while, guys, until I find something I like. After the face, I might do her hair. I feel like her hair should be a little shorter. Should it be similar to this hairstyle? I feel like this is like a more sophisticated hairstyle, so I might make it more simpler, messy, simple. Okay, that's a good eyebrows. Let's fix the details just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. I feel like I should make the eyelashes a little bigger because I feel like that suits a child more. Yeah. I did the ears a little simple because it's small details. And we don't really need to be doing too much details. Okay, that should be good. Let's do the hair, I guess. Okay, zoom out. And then, there we go. Oh, poor little baby Hannah. Okay, we should keep the tears to make sure it doesn't clip because we don't want it to be clipping. Yeah, it looks like she's looking downwards now, so when we draw the graves, it'll look like she's looking down at the graves. Yay! Hair time, or should we do the legs? I feel like hair's the next step. We'll do the legs. Wait, what? We'll do the hair. Okay, I need more water. 1 second. Okay. I wonder when I'm gonna be done this, like, short video I want to do. I believe I should be doing, like, 5 images. Like, 5 images to make, like, the story of the, like, her backstory, like, intriguing enough. Like I said, this is, like, the first image that you'll see in the video when I do finish it one day, hopefully. I procrastinate a lot, so who knows? Maybe I'll never finish this. But I hope I'll finish this. Yeah. You know, when I started this out, I was really proud of, the sketch I did. Totally different from what I usually do. Like, I never draw, like, a tiny little kid before. I guess it's kind of like chibi. Actually, I don't even know how to draw chibi. That's something I also need to learn to draw. Chibi. Okay. Hair. We should do the hair. Should we do a size 30 brush? No, we should do 20. Yeah, that's better. Okay, we should make her hair like this, but shorter and messier. Something like that. No. Nope. No. Okay, this is gonna take a while. I wonder how, like, really bad my voice sounds compared to other streams. Like I said, I'm sick, so if you guys have time, maybe check out my other streams and compare my voice. I hope I fix this. Probably not helping that I'm constantly talking, constantly. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, the story's like not really complete or have like much of like a, what is it called? Like a, I forgot what it's called when you have like a list of stuff that's supposed to happen, not deadline. Like, it's supposed to be like, Hannah went into a portal, blah blah blah, and it's like, Hannah then fights, blah blah blah, and then Hannah then meets Ren, blah blah blah, Hannah then blah blah blah. I forgot what that's called. Outline. There we go, I remembered. Yeah, so I don't really have much of an outline for her story. I kind of do. I have an outline, like I have a vague idea how the story's going to end, a vague idea what's going to happen, but like I said, the world building, I still need to work on it. I have ideas for the romance story. When she meets Ren, when Ren and her have like little cute moments, I have those ideas down. Should her hair look like this? Or should it be like really similar to how she looks when she's older? I feel like messy and short should be what her hair looks like when she's younger. Does that look too much like a different character? Okay, let's fix this. I don't... Yeah, I agree that it shouldn't look like this. It looks too much like a different character. Okay. Maybe we should put away the sketch. It's kind of really hot where I live right now. I miss the cold weather. But now it's just going to get increasingly hot. Thanks, global warming. Okay, short hair, short hair, short hair. Short hair, short hair. Maybe like that? Yeah, that makes sense. Not supposed to be perfect because it's zoomed out. No one's going to see these little details. Kind of, yeah. No one's going to see the little details. It's only going to be showing for like 3, maybe 2 seconds, so I shouldn't really be worried about the details like I am right now. This will be like, technically like the first time people are going to see any type of story from me. Yay! So I have to make it somewhat nice and presentable. Because nobody's going to know these characters when they see us. So we have to make it intriguing enough. You know? You know, I feel like I would be a really good romance author. I feel like most of my stories will be centered around romance, even if the plot is very different. I just like reading romance, so romance stories are probably what I'm going to be writing mostly. Probably won't write a story that doesn't have romance in it. I have so many ideas that I want to do, but I don't know, they're all in my head and they're stuck in my head. I don't really write. I need to learn to write as a habit, you know? Write my ideas down, because one day they're going to get lost in there. And one day no one's going to know, so. Wow, that sounds really dreadful, but you know, dreadful kind of sounds sad. But it's true. You need to put your ideas out there in the world. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, you do. Now I'm just rambling, guys. Okay. Hannah's hair. What does it look like? Something like that, yeah. Okay, 1 second. Okay, I can't really see much with like this outline, so I might make it blue? No. Blue? Maybe. Pink? Yeah, let's make it pink. That's so much better. Kinda. Can you guys see that? Okay. Okay. Her hair should be like wham, a wham, a blah, a blah, and then a blah, and then a woo, a blah. Something like that, right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, that should be fine. Kind of looks like what oops, Hannah should look like. You know what my favorite thing to do in like drawing art, especially on Clip Studio Paint, is just to look at the speed paints. I like looking at the process of what I've done. I can't really show you the speed paint because I'm capturing this window and it's not capturing anything else. Like when I open, I'm going to click this, like there's a menu here that opens and you guys can't really see it. That's why I kind of speak when I do, like I opened a menu just now and you guys can't see it. The other reason why I don't do like capture the whole screen is because I don't like showing, what's it called, the taskbar. I mean, I could. There's nothing really on the taskbar besides like the apps I'm using right now. But sometimes it's just annoying and I don't like it. But if I want to show you guys the speed paints, I could open up the. I could just capture the whole screen so you guys could see it. I might do that in a second, just to show you the process of the sketching of what I did. Yeah. Okay, my voice is going again. I was wondering why the brush looks different. There we go. It's a little bit a difference with the lines. Let's fix that. I don't like how that looks. That looks kind of good enough. Let's fix it just a bit. Okay, that looks good. Doesn't have to be perfect, like I said. Could bring it down just a bit, or bring it sideways, and then bring this one a little up. Looks good enough. Anyways. Yeah. Should we make a little braid thing here? Like give her a little braid. That kind of reminds me of like her old hairstyle I had for her. Could be a little callback to her old hairstyle. Yeah, we might do that. Because I sort of have her hair, like, sorry. See that they're kind of like braids behind the ears. And it goes behind. And then we could give her like shorter hair. That would look nice. Or we could just give her normal hair like this. Just give her normal short hair. Okay, her hair's not gonna look like that. It's more like straight down. Like that. Oh, it's loading. Okay, I'm gonna save and then I'm gonna see if we could watch that speed paint. Okay, saving. Okay, let's see if I do capture window. I think I have to capture like the whole screen. There we go. That kind of fixed it. Add source. Capture window capture. Yeah. Oh no, it should be capture screen. Delete that. How do you delete? Remove. Do you wish to remove? Yes. Add source. Browser. Is that a browser? Audio capture. Display capture. That's what I'm looking for. Display capture. Windows capture. No, not that. I think you guys can see that. There you go. I think you guys just saw how messy my screen is. Anyways, so here is the thing, and then you guys can see the menu now. I'm gonna go to capture or time lapse, export time lapse, and then you guys can watch the time lapse here. Okay, so let's start. So I did like 3D models. I made the model smaller. First time making like a small child like model. Yeah. One of my favorite things to do is just keep on looking at the time lapse and seeing how it changed. Like right now, or at the beginning, I gave her really long hair. Kind of the same clothes. And then I was giving her like a casket, but then I changed my mind here to like 2 tombstones, gave her shorter hair, made her, because her hand right here was just on her side, so then I made her clutch the dress to give it more dimension. And then this is when we started streaming here. And then this is everything else since we started streaming. One of my favorite things to look at. Do we have one for Hannah here? Oh, we do. So this is how like the outfits. I went through a lot of outfits here, like the neckline and how the dress is going to fall. I decided this would look good. I wanted to give her like her old hair was kind of like a yellow, a bright yellow, but I made it more dull, like a dull blonde. Yeah. Okay, I'm done showing that. Get rid of that. There we go. Okay. We'll work on her hair in a bit. I need to take a little break right now, so should I put on the BRB? Should I put this on? Or should I just zoom in on a drawing? I'll do the BRB. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a minute. Hopefully the music will keep playing. Okay, sorry guys, that took longer than expected. Okay, I'm back from the break. I got my water. Okay, it's time to finish this drawing. Well, not this drawing, the other one. Okay, so we're gonna work on drawing Hannah. I'm gonna try to finish her hair. She's such a... This is such a sad little drawing I'm doing of her. I'm so sad. Okay. Hair. My voice is still a little bad, but maybe next time when I stream it'll be better. I'm not sure what I'm gonna stream next. Today I just really felt like streaming because it's been a while. Yeah, and I kind of miss it. I have like ideas for actual videos or like little shorts, but they're kind of like book related. I'm not sure. Like book review related stuff. I'm not sure if people are interested in book related videos. I made like a book account, but I haven't posted anything on it, so I'm not even sure if that would be worth it. Let's give her little braids. What's more that I could talk about Evergreen? It's going to be like a really emotional, really dramatic story, but there's going to be some wholesome, cute parts to it, mostly with some romance. When the romance happens, it'll be cute and stuff, but it will be kind of emotional story. Yeah. I'm not sure if people really like those type of stuff, but I like those type of stuff, so I write what I want. Man, I'm bad at drawing braids. Okay, I think that's kind of good looking. Okay. Her hair is supposed to be a little shorter since she is a child. I mean, kids can have long hair. But I feel like for Hannah, her hair should be a little shorter than this. Like her hair is supposed to go like near her midsection. Here I feel like it should go near her shoulders. Yeah. Hannah is like my first ever protagonist I ever wrote, so she still has a lot to be worked on. Still a lot of stuff to be worked on. Like recently I just decided, this is a recent addition, that she is going to go through like a vengeance arc. She's going to get really upset and like want to kill the people that killed someone. Not going to spoil it yet. She is going to go through like a cloud of rage, and she's going to go on a vengeance like rage, and she's going to meet Ren, who is also out for vengeance, and they find each other and they realize they're kind of similar. I recently decided that. Story-wise, I feel like that will suit them. Hannah is supposed to be like a soft-spoken character, but I'm thinking maybe I should change that. Maybe she should be like a smart, soft-spoken character, or maybe she should be a strong. I don't know. Still working on it, you know? that looks good. Yeah, that looks really good. I'm so happy with this. Okay. We want to make sure that the hair doesn't look too sketchy. Get rid of some of the lines. That should be good. And then fix this. I knew I was missing a line. Okay, Hannah's hair has a little thing here. Should we do the same here? Maybe we should do the same on the other side. No. I feel like it should be like that. Okay. Like, how short should the hair be? Like that? That's kind of cute. That's cute looking. Maybe we should do that length. I just need to fix just need to fix it just a bit. For some reason I thought I was muted. Okay, I'm not. Yeah. What can I talk about while I'm drawing? Last time I was on stream, I was like talking about my birthday. Did I ever talk about my birthday plans? So my birthday's over. It was at the beginning of April. Did I ever say my plans? Okay, so what I did on my birthday was basically hanged out with the family, of course. We went to see Super Mario. What was it? Super Mario Galaxy movie? Or Mario Galaxy movie? It was good. My favorite character in all of Mario is Rosalina, so I was happy. Yeah. And then, what else? Oh, we went to have breakfast in the morning, and then, we went to go see the movies. My brother bought me books. I'm very happy. I got books for free, guys. Hell yeah. Yeah, so that's basically what I did on my birthday. Pretty average. Usually what I do every year, but I had fun. More fun than usual. Yeah. Now I'm 22. Hell yeah. 22? Yeah, that's correct. For some reason I said 21. No, it's 22. Man, I'm old. I still don't feel like an adult, you know? Yeah. I'm still drawing my silly little characters that are in my head. I don't know. Okay, okay, the hair is kind of bugging me. From my month break of streaming, I haven't really done anything art-wise. I've mostly been reading. I finished one book. I finished one book and I'm almost done a second book. Oh, I'm such a slow reader. But one of the books I was reading, it's called Deprived Devotion by, I think her name is Morgan Bridges. It's a good book. It's a dark romance. Yeah, very mature, but it's really good. Well, it was okay, but like, I liked it. I typically wouldn't really, what's it called, be into that type of books, but it was good. It ended on a cliffhanger, so I have to wait, now a month for the next book to come out, so I'm very excited for that. And the other book I'm reading, it also has a really similar name, but it's by someone else. It's called Ruthless Devotion by Rebecca Kennedy? Rebecca F. Kennedy or Rebecca Kennedy? Anyways. Yeah, that one is good. It's third in a series, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't read the other books because I thought this was a standalone. I got it from the library and I really thought it was a standalone. But there are some characters that appear from a different type, or from the other two books, but I feel like you don't have to read the other two books to really understand the plot of this one, because it feels like a standalone, just with recurring characters that I do not know. I figured that out when the characters appeared, and I'm like, wow, you guys are so cool. But then I realized, wait, you're too cool to not be a main character and not side characters. So I figured out, oh no, this is the third book in a series. Yeah, they just appeared and I'm like, man, you guys are so cool. You're here to fight demons and stuff, or gods, and I'm like, wow, you're pretty cool. And then I'm like, wait a second, you guys seem too cool. And turns out they were protagonists from different books. Yeah, so yeah, I'm like, the two books I was reading are basically dark romances, fantasy, dark romance, whatever. Anyways, fantasy or supernatural. Anyways, yeah. So those are the two books I was currently reading. I'm almost done Ruthless Devotion. Yeah. I want to read more. My goal this year is to read 25 or 30 books. Uh, it should be possible, it's just I'm so slow at reading. Usually what I do is read along or do immersive reads. So what you do is immerse yourself in the audiobook while reading the physical novel. I like doing that because I usually do that for like um, fantasy, like high fantasy, because fantasy has weird names and sometimes like multiple characters. So I like it when the voice actors do voices in the audiobooks while reading. It helps the imagination. But anyways, yeah, so I basically do immersive reads sometimes. I haven't done that for the 2 books I was reading. I was just reading with, just normally. Yeah. For some reason, people think, reading audiobooks or listening to audiobooks are reading. I feel like that's a weird hot take people have. I disagree. It is reading. Although I don't just listen to audiobooks, I listen while reading. Sometimes I read faster than the audiobook. But that's what I do just to help me read faster or understand more. Yeah. Okay, I'm done her hair. Yay! Yeah. Our little Hannah. I might put some like flyaway hairs right here. I don't know. We'll do it later, I guess. Okay, so we're done the hair, basically. I should clean up the face. Okay, that's good. We should do cleaning up the face. Oh, where am I? There we are. Okay. Oh, I need a save. Remind me to save, guys. I keep on forgetting to. Okay. I'll save in a second. Because just in case, this crashes. You never know with streaming. Because it's running 2 programs at the same time, and my laptop is really bad. Okay. Should we give her a little bow on her dress, or should we keep it like that? Okay. Maybe we should do the feet next. Okay, the tears, the hair. let's do the feet. Yeah. Oh, I'm dreading this because I don't know how to draw. Okay. Okay. The feet. This is gonna be so bad. Should I trace like the 3D model I did? Okay, let's make this more translucent. Okay. I'm very nervous for this because I know I'm gonna suck. Okay. 20. Or no, should it be 30? Sick lines. Ceremony. Okay, that looks so bad. Okay, how am I going to do this? No, that looks bad. Bruh. Okay, how am I going to do this? That looks so bad. Ah! I don't know how to draw. I suck. No. 2 straight lines. Ah. Okay, so this is the knee right here. Looks like the knee's right here. Okay, let's draw the knee joints. Like let's pretend she's like a porcelain doll or a ball joint doll. Okay, that's the knee joint. kinda. I don't know what I'm doing. Guys, like I said, I suck at drawing. Okay. Her knees should bend like that. And then that should be a straight line. That looks wrong. That should be a straight. That should be. That should be a straight line. And then her feet. Her feet should be right here. This looks so wrong. And then it should look like should look like oh my gosh, this is so wrong. No. Okay, I think that's where we're going to stop this drawing. I would like to do more, but yeah, I'm not doing this over and over again. Unless we do it right away. No. Oh, the legs. Now imagine me drawing this. Oh, this is just all legs right here. That's gonna suck. I don't even know how to draw shoes. I don't even know what type of shoes I'm trying to draw. No, I'm just gonna leave it. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave that drawing for today. Let's see. We basically did what I wanted to do. I'm really happy with the liner. It looks really good. Yeah. We might give her a little bow or something. Is there any other drawings we could work on while I'm here, or are we gonna end the stream for today? How long have I been streaming for? We've been streaming for 2 hours, guys. Let's see. I still haven't finished this drawing we've been working on for a couple days now, or for a couple streams. 1 second, it's loading. Okay. We still haven't finished this drawing, which I've been procrastinating. I don't know. I like the drawing. I don't know. It's not. It's just the hair. The hair is stressing me out. And then this one, the legs are stressing me out. Maybe we can find a drawing that won't stress me out. Oh. A bunch of leg. Am I still alive? Yes, I am. Okay. It's just a bunch of leg. We could work on my OC. The problem with me and drawing is that I do a bunch of sketches. I'm happy with the sketches. I just hate doing line art. The line art today was easy and fun. Like, I would love to finish this drawing because I want this to be my new profile picture. Look how adorable she is. I feel like the pose is cute. And then I could do, where is that tool? I think it would be in lines. This one. 1 second, guys. It's loading. Like I could do this type of, like type of halo thing. I think that would be so cute. Oh, my voice is still going. Like that could work. That's adorable. I want to make this my new profile picture. I just need to work on the line art and blah blah blah. All the stuff you do when drawing. Or we could draw that. I don't know. What am I in the mood to draw today? Okay, we're done this drawing, so I'm gonna save it and then exit it. Well, we're not done, it's just I'm done drawing this for today. Let's work on something else. I don't really feel like doing line art, so maybe we'll just color this in, just see how the colors will look. So let's do that. I'm gonna grab a gray and then fill in the drawing. Okay, let's see. That kind of did good. We're just gonna color it in just a bit to see what the colors will look like. So this is my persona Midnight. I usually like drawing her, well, she's basically like my own mascot. I love her eyes. I love how I did the eyes. Yeah. Okay. So her hair is going to be, of course, blue. I love blue hair. This is like my favorite color of blue. Oh, it makes me so happy. I want to make sure it's the right colors. I have the basic. Where are you? We'll just color this in really fast, and then we'll end the stream, I guess. Oh, it's pretty close with the hair color. Basically really close. I just got a little darker. Should we do the skin or just hair color? I guess we'll do the hair color. Whee! I recently started just doing that to fill in the hair color. It's just faster. Then with a brush, then you go in with a brush to clean up the details. I like this hairstyle for her. It's like a little bun up here, and then her straight hair. I never really meant for her to have straight hair. She's supposed to be like like me. She's supposed to be like me, and my hair is sometimes straight when I straighten it, but it's usually messy. I kind of want to make an outfit where her hair is messy to be similar to me, cause she is me. Yeah. But I feel like, yeah, the straight hair is nice. And then we'll fix it up, I guess. The hair is really... I should really clean up the sketch because that makes no sense. Let's see, where is the sketch? Where did I put the hair? Hello? Where are you? Where's the hair? There it is, found it. There we go, fixed it. Yay! There we go. I need... Where's the other layer? There it is, found it. Okay. We're just cleaning this up just a tiny little bit. Nope. Nope. Where are you? I should really be naming my layers, to, like... There it is, found it. To know what the heck I'm doing. Because sometimes it's really hard to find what I'm trying to look for. Yeah, so that's good. Okay, back to coloring. There we go, got it. I feel like the ear should be peeking out just a tiny bit behind the hair. Okay. Got the hair down. And then we got to do the black clothes. I feel like we could just do this. No. How dare. Okay, there we go. Okay, then we have like this really, not neon, it's kind of like I guess like a fluorescent blue, fluorescent? Neon? Like a really bright blue. That's what I remember. I have to give her like these flowy sleeves right here. I guess I really need to work on that. But we'll just do what we do. Just a tiny bit, like colors, you know? Okay. Oh, I forgot the necklace detail here too, cause like she's supposed to have like star necklace and stuff, and then she's supposed to have like not a crown, like a floaty halo, something like that. She's going to be like a spice goddess. I don't know. I don't really have lore for her besides she likes space, because I like space, you know. I really like the face though. The face is super cute. Adorable. You know? But then we got like, we got like feathers here. Tracing isn't that bad. Well, I'm tracing like my 3D models, you know? It depends if it's like, if you're, what's it called? If you're actually tracing real people's artwork. Because this program is mostly what I'm posing, you know? It's a good way to learn, what's it called? How to do anatomy. The feathers are kind of hard to do, but I'll do them better when I do line art. Kind of like the shape like that. There we go. Ow, my legs. Okay, here we go. The general ideas of feathers. Fluffy. This feather looks better because I did it better. Over here was like erasing it better. Anyways, we basically got the general colors down. Kind of got the idea. Anyways, that's kind of the idea I want to do. I'm gonna save and then we'll end stream soon. Sorry, I was flipping back through my drawings. Save. I'm gonna look at the time lapse again. I can show you guys the time lapse. So this is like an example of, here, 1 second. This is the example of what I said, about, 3D models in the program. Video, no, not video capture, display capture. So 3D models are completely fine because they're technically your own, and I did customize it. There's like a whole YouTube video I watched from, like, I want to say maybe 7 years ago for this program, or 6 years ago, explaining ways to work with 3D models on this program. It was from a professional mangaka or manga person. You guys can see, right? Oh no, you guys can't. 1 second. Why can't you see? Oh, it's loading. There we go. Okay. Can you guys see now? There we go. So you'll see a bunch of poses I did just to get the idea down. Then I found this pose. I was kind of trying to do like a dynamic, like clouds and stuff, and then I just zoomed in. Fix the hair a bit. Yeah. And that's what we worked on just a bit. Okay, so we're done with that. Do I have a video for this one? Yes, I do. We could look at the closing design for this one. This is a base I drawn of the 3D model from years ago. It's like playing dress up for this one, because it's just simple. And then let's look at this one. This one, I used a 3D model head to get the dimensions right, or not dimensions, the perspective of the eye correct. Okay, let's see. Okay, see the scary head, and then I tilt it. Worked on it a bit. Here's like the initial sketch. The lighting. I really like the lighting. I might do that when I'm done the drawing. Oh, I missed it. This lighting. Oh, not that one. I missed it again. There we go, that one. Anyways. Then this is what I worked on stream. Fix the hair a bit. I'll just let it play. Here we go. The hair is a mess. I need to fix it again. I'm really proud of the clean lines, though. It's very different from what I usually do. I started this drawing in 2023. So it's been 3 years and I still haven't finished it. 23 or 22, I don't remember. Okay. This one I could exit out of. Anyways. Do that. There we go. So that's basically all. 1 second. Okay, so that's basically all I want to do today. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm still loading. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I am done. Okay, we're done stream for today. We worked on a little bit of the Hannah drawing. Yeah. So I'll try to finish that maybe on stream or off stream. The legs are just going to give me a problem. I need to learn how to do anatomy. And then I need to learn how to draw the feet, or not feet, the shoes. I always suck at drawing shoes. Yeah. Okay. That's all for today. Hopefully next time I stream I'm not that sick. And yeah. Okay. I guess that's all for today. Bye. Bye guys. Bye-bye. Bye. And bye.